What's good, y'all? I kind of wanted to come today to kind of give you guys an update on my journey to 100 soul. I haven't given an update in a few days, and I thought it'd be pretty good to give one. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and let's get right into it. Yes, for this first project, I kind of just stuck to my roots as an NFT investor. I found a project that I thought would really do well. Somewhat researched it. Okay, I didn't really research it, but I thought it would do well because of the casino hype, everything was going on with the casinos. I held through even when FUD started spreading and the price started to slowly go down. And then I sold at a loss. Pretty bad loss too. I meant it for 1 soul and sold it for like 0.4 soul. So yeah, just about 60% of my money just gone like that. That's kind of how NFTs are. We just burn money over here. So yeah. Back to the usual things of losing money in NFTs. Alright guys, but I really thought this was a good project though. It had all the green flags. It was a casino project, which is, like one of the most popular trending upward things in the NFT space. You saw what happened with the hippos and all the other casino NFTs and gambling NFTs. They're doing really well right now. So I saw that they were giving 30% out to the holders. And, I thought this was going to be something. They were talking about getting a license. I thought this was going to be something that was going to be huge. I thought I was going to make like 4 or 5 soul off of this. But then I hear that they're launching their thing for another month. You know how long a month is in an NFT space? That's like a year. So that completely killed the project to me. Also to mention, like, the devs weren't super active on the Discord, so they released like an announcement like maybe once a day, so that didn't help either. And I kind of just wanted to get out of it. I may reinvest in it when it starts getting closer to them launching their casino, because I kind of do want to see how others does, and if it's still cheap, I may buy back in once I profit back up from where I lost all that money. But I needed some liquidity to buy some other things, so yeah, I kind of sold and got rid of it. But on to the next. As an investor, you kind of have to not have emotion when it comes to buying and selling things. So yeah, on to the next. However, on the bright side, we did have some. Well, they're not wins, yes, they're unrealized wins, but I think we did have some wins this week in DYOR and Cops Game. I got them both. DYOR was another degenerate play. I really don't know where I got that one, to be honest. Shout out to the Money Man Patreon Discord. Money Man is actually the one who recommended to buy it. But however, I was kind of on it for a little bit before. It kind of just confirmed my assumptions about it. So I minted it. I didn't do a crazy amount of research. I can't lie. I did not learn from my past actions, but it was another genuine play. But I thought it was something really unique, and the other one, it was more of the same of what everyone else was doing. So I could also see why it wasn't the best decision to get that, especially with the month for it to launch. However, this DYOR was a little bit different. This is a game that I have yet to see. I've seen anything even similar to, so it's something rare. Something unique, and that's another thing I liked about it. Also, it had 100 soul volume in like a day, which is pretty good. It's not really good. So yeah, that kind of helped me decide to get it. And yeah, overall, I just really liked the project, so I kind of just DJ'd on it and FOMO'd into it. And it was actually the right decision. Right now it's at 2 soul. I meant it for 1 soul, and I think it's gonna go up even higher. I'm still holding. I didn't want to sell just yet because I think it can go higher. They have some burning mechanisms coming in. They have payouts coming in, which I think both of those I think can boost it. So we're going to see what happens with that. And yeah, I think that was a pretty good play for me this week. And on to the next one in Cops Game. Cops game is probably one of the craziest mints and projects I've ever been a part of. I got the whitelist for it, which is insane because they had like 40,000 members and it was randomized. So I really don't know how it was really just a blessing for me to get that. But yeah, somehow I got the whitelist. But to be honest, it really didn't matter because the sale, the minting process for that project was crazy. But the minting process was crazy for a lot of projects. Like I said in my last video, the monkey ball mint sold out 2 minutes before it started. With I still don't get that. With Cops game, it was crazy. The whitelist got 10 minutes before everyone else to mint. However, for that 10 minutes, the mint did not work at all. So, and they didn't do anything to help whitelist, so they kind of just left us, to die there. So they started public, and it was just a frenzy from them. But the mint still wasn't working. And that could be because of their issues, maybe developer issues, or it could be Solana issues. Probably a mix of both. However, it was a rodeo out there trying to get one of those. So I had about 50 tabs open trying to get it. The minting process was insane. So, and I finally managed to get one after about 30 minutes. It didn't sell out until about 30 minutes. I got it when it was 70% sold out. So I got really, really lucky there. And, fortunately, I thought the FUD and the minting process in general would cause it to completely go down to, not zero, but it would significantly go down, especially with already having a 10K supply. And, a lot of people were spreading FUD about it being a rug pull and everything else. But somehow this project has survived. And I think, it's still recovering a little bit, but I think it's something that can really go strong. I think the project idea is really cool. If you don't know about the project, they have a staking mechanism that gives you 10K loot if you're a robber, with 20% taken away from the cops. The cops I think are a little bit better, or they're a little bit rarer. The cops floor was crazy. It was like 10 soul at one point because it's only 10% of the mint of the 10K mint was cops. So yeah, it made them much more rare. So 10 soul. Also, they get 1.8x of what robbers get, and they get to take away money from robbers. The staking system is really, really cool. You can look on the website to look a little bit more into it. But basically, that 10K or 8K loot ends up being like almost 1 soul right now. At the time that the mint was coming up, however, it could have been like 3 soul. But, loot kind of tanked a little bit because FUD, like I said, the bad minting process. And also, it was going to drop anyways because it's 3-4 soul a day for everyone. That for all 10K supply just doesn't make sense. It's just not sustainable. I'm also holding that still, though. I think personally it can still go up and it still has the potential to be a long-term hold and a long-term project. So I'm gonna see what happens with that before I sell. I mean, it's at 2.4 soul right now on Magic Eden. So even if I sell, I'm not selling for a loss. So I really don't have to be in a rush with this, and I'm just gonna see what happens with it, I think. And yeah, I guess I can give a quick little update on what I'm still holding. I'm still holding Soul Space Kitties. I'm still holding Food Chain, which I didn't tell you guys about, but I thought that was a cool project. I lost money on it big time. I paid like 0.30 Soul for it, and now it's at 0.06. So I took a big time L on it. However, I still think it's a cool project. They have a burning mechanism and a cool burning and fusing mechanism, which is something I thought personally was gonna, significantly boost the price. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Just a lot of the paper hands in the community. So, I guess we'll see with that one. Space Kitty's coming out with mech soon, so I think that will eventually rise. Solana ponies, or Solana Ponzi business, if you want to call it. They're getting ready for their season 2, going into next week actually. January 11th is when season 2 starts, so I'm looking forward to that. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you check it out. Really cool project. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it right now. That's basically the update for my road to 100 soul. Thank you for watching. You know, I really love you guys. Thank you for all the support so far. And yeah, I think I'm just trying to continue to grow this community. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Of course, do your own research. But yeah, I'm really loving the community we're building here so far. You know, the views are just increasing and increasing daily. So I love to see what we're building here. I'm really excited to see it. So thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.